can visit when you want, baby. Studied the game, never had a cheat code. Press man's button.
Hello, people. Welcome back to the Fix City Boy and I here with Ari, and we have a British show in the building. Before we get to that, I have to say a big ups to our sponsors, Utopia Life, Herb House, where cannabis and culture combined for one of a kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. Also follow them on IG at Utopia Life, or visit their webpage at utopialife.com for latest info on strains and merch. This video is also brought to you by
Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique, and you can check them out at 23 West Tradeway in Port Morning. You can use my code Ariane10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase.
For say big ups to Shortcut Barbers for the sharpest of cut. Shing. Hit up Shortcut Barbers located at 9 Brownstraff Square. You can go follow Steve right there. Big up yourself, Steve. Also, I have to say big ups to our Patreons. Zach E, Tamu Good, Richard Vaughn, DB. There we go. If you want exclusive access to content, bonus content, first access to content, you can support us at patreon.com/thefixja. There we go.
Yep.
We say we have a UK yo in the building.
No, I never that to say you have a British
yo.
Yeah. I just say you go wrong already.
Is that?
Yeah, I could correct that.
What?
Yeah, Jamaican. We are Jamaican.
Straight.
Yeah, we are Jamaican. We're born in Jamaica.
If you don't know what I talk
So we
about, it's Cash.
Yeah. Cash is in the building. Cash we're there in our building.
Yeah. But you don't consider yourself
British? No way.
British are there people who like they never born here, but like them parents born, or is there a distinction?
I don't really know what a British yard is. I just know me as a Jamaican. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. But millions, would that be a British yard, you know?
Well, all right, no, yeah, me get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Well, yeah, me I know one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, me I know one of them. Trust me.
It's
Jubilee Hospital, Raiders Road, Parkley, and Bond. You see me?
It's interesting that though you still wave the Jamaican flag, even though you know you grow up more.
To be honest with you, I feel like obviously as we conduct the interview, people probably find out the story and whatnot. But a lot of me flying the flag so proudly. It's because of what I went through. You see me? I never ever day in a place in my life where I wouldn't fly the flag, but I really fly the flag now because there's some depth behind me flying it specifically. You see me?
Especially after, you're talking about the deportation.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, I would say that especially considering how the UK seem like them really embrace it, because if you love what them show you when you go back.
Yeah.
It was a great thing to say.
Yeah, man. Respect.
So, for context, can you just share a little bit of like your story?
The story. Yeah. So basically, as I mentioned, I was born in Jamaica, Parkley in Raiders Road. I migrated to the UK when I was around 6-7 years old. I always say 6-7 because I can't remember which.
10 years.
Yeah, but somewhere there. So. And grew up in the UK, so I go primary school, I go secondary school, etc. You see me? And when I leave Jamaica as that child, I never return until I get sent back here. Right? Now, reason why I get sent back here is just technicalities with my paperwork, but the paperwork them never sort out from when I did young. You see me? So, me never knows the paperwork never sort out because I was just a child, you see me? So, once I reach a certain age now, I realize, all right, paperwork need for sort out. So I try to sort out paperwork, and then the end result of that was me basically getting removed from the UK and sent back to Jamaica. You see me? So yeah, that's really what the story was. And then I was in Jamaica for around 5 years. So
that's where we first met.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I was just gonna say that because the first time they were there were Huey.
Yeah, new stuff.
All right, so I remember when they forward. I think a Stylo G did I do an interview, and Stylo did I kind of tell you no, but me remember specifically I said to him, say, "Me I go forward."
I remember. I remember. Because Stylo did I tell him, I said, "Oh, can I do an interview?" And he was like, "No,
I'm ready
yet." Yeah.
I was like, okay. All right, cool. But remember the humility TV show them time then. Just show you say. You knew at that time say work I for put in.
100%, bro. You see me? But the know said this day that I forward. So it's a drive. Like from more I share that phone. It's a drive to even be able to be here and actually have the interview now after saying that. And that was what, maybe 4 years ago. You see me? So just for sure, artists out there, sometimes you have to work on the timing. I understand the instant gratification, but sometimes you can't lily a thing if you not time it right. You see me? Because we would have done that interview. Now we have context for that interview. You see what I'm trying to say? And we have personal stories where we can share with the viewers them now when we go and do the interview with follow style of do the interview and then we experience that. We wouldn't have had none of that to talk about if we did do it them time. You see me? So
let's start about them time though. When you did a par with, well, it's still par with style.
It wasn't even like me to par with style. I know style from young. You see me? Like similar situation to how we migrate to England. You see me? He's older than I am, but we're forward from us same community still. You see me? Like Peckham, South London. So we know each other to be honest before even music. You see me? We know each other before music. Him know some of my big brother them and I know him cousin me. I go school with him. I cousin them and you see me? So when him forward a yard, it really was just him there yard. So I move around with the dog, you see me? And obviously them time when I dealt with him, I never really made that pre-music, but I never did that pre-music in terms of for make Jamaica know some pre-music. So when anybody they flying, them link me and me and them move around, so everything move around nice. When them there, you see me?
I wanted to talk to you about that because it was like a year when we first met you. It was almost like a year back into Jamaica when you came back. Like how was your mind space at the time to... Because as you say, you was doing music, but you never really wanted the music for us, as they said, for us to know that you were doing music. But how were you able to keep going and keep to have that I guess levity? Because at the time you weren't really sad. You never feel like you come off as sad or anger or anything. It's just like, oh, just a situation, but will soon come. Like, how were you able to keep up that?
I think it was a mixture of two things. It was blind faith and suppression. A whole heap of suppression.
In what way? In
the way of I couldn't really give myself any time for think about what I actually did I go through. Because I never want to get lost in that. Like I feel like that people get lost in that sometimes. You see me? I knew what the end goal was supposed to be, so I just focused on that. You see me? I never really want to feel sorry for myself. I never want nobody feel sorry for me. I just want to go. You see me? So anytime I felt anything, like any sort of emotion, I just couldn't allow myself it, you see me? And it kind of make me numb over time. It make me numb over time. So now really I try, you see me? I try to defrost off of the ice, cause me did have to develop that in order to get through the time when me did out here.
But at the time too, did you feel as if that it would have worked out? Because as you said, you were the one that went to the UK, I'm assuming the embassy, I don't know, to let them know that this is the situation and, you know, I want to make things right. I mean, did you regret going to them, one? And two, like, even after getting deported, like, you had that confidence that it will all work out. Like, you felt like it would have all worked out.
You see me, I'm very optimistic. You see, like, my self-belief, it trust me, as I talk to about it now, a long time I think about my self-belief. As I say it to now, I think about it now. Like, my self-belief play a big part in all of this. Because I never prepare for get sent to Jamaica. Even while I'm dep on the plane. I dep on the plane and in my mind when we land, I send me black on the next plane. So I go, alright. You see, that's my type of, you see me? So, when we reach and it never happen, I automatically bring myself in our next place of, alright then cool, that never happened, but I know what's gonna happen next. So I just now start focus on that. You see me? I try to say, I never really give myself a chance for even feel affected by it. You see me? I never know say it did like take 5 years. Especially through experience. When you live overseas, even when you live a yard, enough time when a man get dip or a woman get dip, them never move again. You see me?
Yeah, because it almost feel like it's a permanent thing.
It's
You're
like
coming back
it.
to your yard.
Yeah, it's like that's it. So for me, even though knowing that the whole of my life I grew up, anybody will ever get sent out of the country, I never see them again. Even me knowing that, it just never crossed my mind. So me now gonna be the one for change that ever. I just always know say and cool. I don't know how long it gonna take, but it gonna happen. In fact, immediately me the kind of tell me that give myself a time frame, and I think that kept me in a mental prison because every 6 months, I know 6 months I soon cut.
So you almost like you were living for moments.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like,
I was giving myself little mini dosage.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give myself a little dosage. All right, 6 months forward, all right, cool, shit. I can't end up in a depression or end up want to hurt people or whatever it is now.
Did have people that still live here? Like you?
Yeah, well, my family and everybody did they here, but when you reach England, or when you migrate from Jamaica as a child, right? I speak to a whole heap of people right now because enough of we left Jamaica as children, right? When you migrate as a child, your link back to Jamaica is the adults or your parents or whoever you're there on.
Yeah.
As a child, you can them time they would have you'd have to buy a phone card for call Jamaica. I couldn't go shop and call Jamaica. You see me? So I feel like my direct links with my family deteriorated over time because I had the side of family when I there with over England, fall out with them. So maybe I not hear from them as much and them not hear from me as much. So years end up past now. Really my connection to Jamaica, it wasn't there. Family did it. All of them can sue me I do in England. But as in one of my cousins them for call me direct, they don't have my number. I don't have their number. You see me? So when I reach Jamaica, yeah, I just me forward here, and even though I know family there, fam, I don't know you. So essentially, it's like me forward in here, so you tell me say I'm a cousin. I literally had to go through that. But now I grow and know you as a cousin now. You see me? So that play a whole heap on your mind as well because
you don't know if you trust these people.
Yeah, you see me? I grew up in the streets as a paranoid youth anyway, so. My forward is like, you see me, the first time I meet up with like my father and my grandmother again, that was a whole movie, you see me, like driver did have to keep on a circle round and all of them type of situation because I never know what was what. You see me, immediately the moment I reaching them, I knew it wasn't that. The love was apparent immediately, you see me, and even for myself, the feeling when me end up when I see my mother, when I see my father and see my grandmother and see my grandfather, all of my paranoia went out the window. So if them really did want to clip me, could I get clipped?
But why though? It's your father.
You see what I'm trying to say? Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
You have to bear in mind, fam. Like
Grams are trying to clip.
Yeah, I don't know what the situation. You know it up on my mind. The way me I look on it in my mind. Me I look on it like, yo, you know what perception is, fam. Like me I pre like, yo, people can't look on it like, yo, I'm rich in England. That mean him double rich at Jamaica. Me don't know. You see me? I don't know. Now, I sit down and I talk to you, I feel embarrassed for even know so that thought even crossed my mind. Because I'm a family them and them love me and care for me, you see me? And them would do that for nothing. Them don't want nothing in return, you see me? So, but at that time, I didn't know that. You see me? I didn't know that.
I did ask you, you regretted going to them?
Oh, no. Sorry, yeah. I never regret it because of the experience when we get out of the 5 years.
Okay.
You can't pay for that.
It's a learning process.
Yeah, you can't pay for that.
What are some of the things you learned?
Just even in terms of self-resilience, being self-sufficient, all of them things. Remember, I never have nobody to rely upon. You see me? I have to do every single thing one up. And anything when I couldn't do one up, I did have to release a little bit of vulnerability in order to trust somebody a little bit. Or else I can't move. It's like somebody I say, yo, in order for hop from yes sir to over this sir, come on, take my hand. In that moment, I have to do that in order to move forward. And if I don't do that, I can stay yes sir. But here what? I can't stay yes sir. You see me? So I can't regret it.
As we talk about the music now, so when did you decide to take the music thing seriously and do road with the music like that?
Here in Jamaica.
In Jamaica?
Yeah.
I knew that I really wanted the road with the music once I actually reach here. So all them time that when I tell us I never want to do the interview yet, I know eventually I did go on the road here. You see me? But I just know say it was a timing process because in order for really the road, yes sir, you're up against some greats from, you see me, dancehall, reggae music, this a music where me grew up and listen to. If me I go step in at the same field there, I need to go train first, fam. I need to go train, I need to go experience some life first before I feel like I can touch a stage where some of them money isn't me. So really for me, I didn't know so this is that gonna happen, but I don't want to work on my skills first because predominantly all I did was just rap.
Yeah, because it's too different, and I mean, distinctively different. Even how the flowing go, because it's like grime. It's different from completely different from DJ. So how you felt like you would have been able to compete well?
Watch it now. All right, watch this, man. I give a perfect example. Right, this right here, so this is the perfect example of how me I go do it. Easy me switch between the two accents. Then
yeah.
That's how it will be musically.
That's what it's been.
Yeah, but even more. Me talk so far when me I do me I build something, and what me I build is right now. They might hear me more. I do the blend between the two accents and the two sounds. However, like when we get the project I put out, Return of the Immigrant, there's songs on there where there's no rapping.
Strictly DJ.
Straight DJ.
Like similar to Return of the Man.
Nah, fam. Return of the Man is a mid-ground compared to some of them.
How instrumental style of G in the music career? Like him help you? Like get started and get going?
I wouldn't even say in terms of help me get started. We helped each other. Because Stylo, even that, I'm gonna get Stylo where I need to forget, because Stylo, fam, is a man where reach at England in a industry where really just did that develop, the grime industry. It just did that develop, but everybody did make one type of sound in music. This a man here, I make dancehall music, pan them rhythm there. You see me? Jamaica find out about Stylo years later, you know, fam. Stylo put in work from long time. You see me? Stylo have big song pan grime rhythms from way them time there. You see me? Him a fly the flag for Jamaica from long time. In a time when them not really, it's not like him a do dancehall music. So them not really rate him like that. You see me, I try to show you. Them not really rate him like that. But the dog end up work on him sound. And yeah, me can publicly say, no, my dad Jamaica be a man. Me here I run with that sound there.
That's true. And even him himself, the songs, the past 2 years, you could say.
Yeah.
Like him have a song out where get a good run out.
Yeah, man, I'm a catch. So what was happening is him did do that in terms of the dancehall side of things, but we did the rap. So the old man style of merge musically now is him do dancehall music just like anybody else at Jamaica, but also him would DJ upon the grime rhythms. We was me and like my brethren them would first forward out, like we rap on dancehall rhythm. So him a DJ upon grime rhythms, we are rap upon dancehall rhythm. Okay. So we flip it.
Yeah.
Them never did do that before. So for example, wanna catch it probably the first big song on the ear a UK rapper a rap on a dancehall rhythm a clean every day me wake up, Chip Mavado, Jane Pameneka Jacob. Every girl I'm mad. So Chip was the famous rapper. You get me? Chip is successful at this point, but we in the streets I do it. I saw him get that sound there. But we just couldn't get a Mavado feature them time there because we're still in the street them time there. You see me? But just like right now, even Drake always keeping me into the streets of Wagwan. So them time there, that's what was happening. You get me? And we rap on dancehall rhythm first. You see me? If you go up on YouTube, you can find shit that I was doing from then. You see me? So we then do a song with Stylo, because we used to record in our studio. Right? Stylo have a studio where you can go book studio time on them thing.
Yeah.
You see me? So me and the whole of the dog them used to go there and record, you see me? And the first tune, I'll never forget, cause me young, I go internet cafe go download the touch a button rhythm. Yeah. And then in my mind, what used to go on is on the day studio I go on, all I dog them I just go. So my OGs them from the block, them pay for the studio session, right? But around 7, 8, maybe even how much are we? Around 10, whole heap away. Everybody are artists, right? But studio time I got pay for. Everybody just go in and do what them I do. Sometimes some man probably plan before the session together, so them I gotta do a song. Some man are going for the solo song. Me, I plan for go do a solo song on the touch button, right? I'm going in the studio and the rhythm run on and I'm gonna do the chorus first. All of a sudden, by the time I reach out at the booth, every man have them verse ready.
Everybody wants
yeah, every man have them verse ready. I like, you see me? The man not even ask for nothing. Every man just start going in the booth and start record them verse. You see me? That song they name Gunshot. Right? And what they go on with that song they know, when that go out, I guess in a them time they go viral because we are youth from Peckham. Right? Mm-hmm. And Peckham is known to have contention with an area named Brixton. Mm-hmm. So what go on is now, when we put that song that out, the Brixton youth them do a version too. And the fans, and I guess, make it seem like it was a this versus that situation.
Yeah.
You see me? So enough different version of this on the same rhythm start fly out now. You see me? But that wouldn't happen if me never got the internet cafe.
The Peckham Brixton thing, it comparable to Gaza Gully?
Nah, cause Gaza Gully feud was, I guess, the birth of it was through two musicians. Peckham Brixton thing in the streets. Yeah.
Like stabbing on them something.
I can't tell you that.
I'm not saying you.
it seemed like you more want to go into the dancehall world right now, but with grime exploding over the years and being popular, it seemed like it has this big lane of its own right now. You don't think maybe it's the best choice to just, stay in that grime?
I mean, the first thing is, it's not, way I describe isn't grime. Yeah, respectfully. Grime is like grime at the start. Through grime now you have drill.
Yeah.
Then you have UK rap. Like there's different segments to the sound, but I feel like enough people overseas them when them think UK music, them just call it grime. Yeah, but that's separate. Grime are like 140 BPM, like
Millions is a grime artist.
No.
He's what?
Drill.
Yeah. You see what I'm trying to show you? But drill and grime they're on the same rhythm tempo.
Yeah.
So it's almost like
So what's the differentiation?
Tic-tac-toe.
The differentiation with it is the sound. The tempo is the same, but the sound is a bit different. You understand? And in terms of where you do pan drill, you can do pan grime. So now you have enough people that remix all legendary grime songs and I put them pan drill rhythm and them just work seamlessly because at the same tempo. You see what I'm trying to show you? But the sound is different. So in terms of me, I've never done grime. So that was one of my things too. Most of the rapper them, the UK rapper them, if you check them history, them they do grime and then eventually start rap. Me never depend that.
So is it that drill is a bit more
niche?
No, I guess more
drill is the new one.
Palatable to dancehall or more relatable in dancehall?
Not necessarily, because me's not even a drill artist. This me never make a drill song during them 5 years.
Because what I noticed too, like drill artists, they usually have a lot of Jamaican iconography, like in the music.
Yeah. I feel like with drill grew a popularity, right? Like in terms of the UK drill sound, it grew a popularity because of a couple things. One, the context. People love violence and love badness. You see me? So whenever I hear that pan song, and the dog them kind of have no filter with it. The dog them I tell you who get that shred and them name too. So that fuel the internet and the internet. You see me? Kids, boom, bam, bam, teenagers that got just set the place on fire. You see me? However, it vibes it too. The rhythm then vibes it. So in terms of the science behind drill, drill is but if you slow that down, that's just that's dancehall. You see what I'm trying to show you? So there's a subconscious reason why it a fly. You understand? And notice the rhythm, the type of dancehall rhythm. That's not the new ones. That's the old.
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to show you?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's ironic because I see a whole heap of the younger youth, them out there that really listen drill.
Yeah.
Even UK.
Yeah. So me, with all of the drill song that I kind of experiment with since I reached Black England, it's me really going at the game and say, all right then, cool. This are the new sound. I'm not going to conform and do it the way I want to do it because I can't do what I want to do, just like I can't do what me do. But when I do it, this is how I do it. So like pounds and dollars and them song there, I put the spin on it. Like even in terms of as far as to even how to shoot the video. Like it's a drill song, but them never really have no videos like that to any drill songs. You understand? Me and millions upon the song, but I want to make sure that people see where I fly the flag for Jamaica. You see me? Whenever in another marina, white marina, and just simple beats. You see me? I try to show you like this is just what we're on as youths who fly the flag for Jamaica. You see me? Whereas not for the other one, them really the reason why it fly as well because the video them never really them simple. Them simple. You do a drill song, you put on the camera and you go. You see me? Whereas me they just want to try to be artistic with everything when I do because I really care about what I do. You see me? And I think that's the difference with enough man not really business about it. You see me? For money alone, I did do music for me. I quit music in 5 years when I'm there. I can never make a penny from music. You see me? So yeah.
I mean, we have to talk about your new mixtape. Is a project? Is an album?
All right, here it is now.
Return of the Immigrant.
Yeah, with Return of the Immigrant now, right? It's like me, I work on it for so long. It's definitely more than a mixtape.
Okay.
But just like when I say in terms of timing, it's actually not time for my album yet. So it's not my album. So I just keep referring to it as a project.
Okay. Because it feels as if, because I've been reading up and all the articles overseas, I'm assuming
them are calling it an album, right?
No, them said, one I read, I don't remember the article, I think it was Complex.
Okay.
They call it a mixtape.
Okay.
But no, I mean, the feel of it is just like, welcome back.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
and I mean, how you feel to see that, like when you read it, to see like, well, them really miss you, and you know, you've been doing your thing, and then you kind of get derailed, but here you are, you come back like the triumphant son. How you feel?
Return. Never come back.
I'm sorry. You come back. I mean, you return.
Yeah, no.
Remember saying Empire Popcorn.
Right?
It's a joy, man. It's a joy, honestly. Honestly, it's a joy. It's a joy. I'm not gonna feel like the cool kid. We're going like, yeah, no, like it's a joy, blood. Especially because enough of them things, man, they premeditate them for happening, you see me? So when it happen, I feel proud of myself, blood. You see me? I feel proud of myself. One of the main things I'm proud of myself for, may I be honest with you, is how professional I'm keeping it with a lot of these people, because enough of them, they disappear when they're in Jamaica. You see me? And for a local time, when they tell myself when I see them again, oh, unprofessional me they're gonna be, you see me?
Because that truly is a question to ask, because how you leave and you had your rising, and then to
of course, trust me, but
people never reach out to you, even not just the publications, but like artists,
even personally. I'd say when we reach Jamaica, when we get sent to Jamaica, blood, I'd say 80% of people when we know disappear. Them they dead for the first maybe 6 months to a year. You see me? After that, disappear. You see me? And I was taking that personal. You see me? But my family Trim tell me, say, yo, you forward over here, blood. A business. You see me? A business. You can't, especially for the fact that a lot of these people, I'm gonna make them reach where them reach, but them can't say them reach where them reach without some part being played by me. So why would you now, when them can return a favor, go link them with badness? You understand? And what that also make me realize is like, yo, when I just signed to Universal, right? Every time I go in a Universal building, me and the security downstairs end up build a rapport. Every time you see me and the meal up one another and whatnot. But not once during the 5 years, I think, yo, that security there pussy, cause I know me not hear from him. Why I never think that? Because me and him weren't like that. So I realize is the only reason why I'm feeling a way about anybody is because I'm the priest and me and you was like that. You see me? So now it's easy for me to conduct business with the wall of them because I don't view like that no more.
So again, that's another lesson you learned. Like it's never personal.
Yeah, that was what I learned. You see me?
Part of the defrosting.
Yeah, fam. You see me? All right, no problem. It is what it is. Me, I gotta kill it with kindness. Enough man probably feel like them would have preferred for me to meet them with badness, because then now there's a reason why
them stay
we don't talk. You know me, I love dog. Me, I love to hear other people's side of the story. I love to hear other people's side of the story when people ask them, oh, you on Cash the link again. I'd love that shit, fam, because everybody know where me stand from, you see me? Like, me's a loyal youth, blood, you see me? So, anybody where do me wrong over them time there, me would really love to hear what them say. Trust me, fam, because, yeah.
What was it that you were expecting of them?
I think just to still be there. Nothing financial, none of them thing there, nothing at all. You see what I'm trying to
Just
share?
be a presence.
It's just to be there, just like you was there before. It's not like me didn't need you for nothing crazy before. You see what I'm trying to say? For example, like Styler, Me never talk to Styler every day for the 5 years. But me never talk to Styler every day when me there in England, so me don't expect that. You see what I'm trying to say? This a man in that building right now. Me and him talk every single day for 5 years. Even if
he was abroad?
Yeah, him there in England. Even if it was a 10 seconds conversation. Well, go on, cause you're good? Yeah, I'm good. All right, and if I'm saying nothing, I go up on the road. All right, bless. Every day. I'm not expect that from everybody. The reason why that happened with him is because that's what it was when we did it. You see what I'm trying to show you? But there's other people that was like him would disappear. You see what I'm trying to say? So now, it is where it is. Me not greet nobody with no sort of contention. Everybody know where I stand. Cause it means that youth, if you do wrong, me I gotta tell you say you do wrong. And me I gotta stand up, me I stand upon it. You see me? Me I gotta stand up on that. Me not gonna ever shy away from that. Because if you do something, you know you do it. So me no need for going like, do it. You see what I'm trying to say? But at the same time, we no need for war.
And just keep it moving.
Just keep it moving, you know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah.
Yo, you say you're proud of yourself, we proud of you to see where you're forward from.
Give thanks.
Remember that moment there back at New Stock and that whole interaction then for see where you reach, you know.
Yeah.
I say the love what I see you receive from UK and all them things it good for you.
Respect.
Yeah, and the return of the Immigrant, like it's supposed, well, I read that it was supposed to release in August, but the month not done yet. So you have plans to release?
Here we go.
You're sure?
Here we go. It definitely not forward in August.
Okay.
It definitely not forward in August. However, it can forward anytime from this. Really and truly, it could have forward, but me that work off a feeling. Sometimes we have talk to the team. The team not fully understand the exterior team. The immediate team get what I mean, but like the exterior team, when I say I wait for a feeling for release it, them don't understand what that mean. What do you mean by that? You want to wait till you get a certain amount of views? You want to wait till you get a certain amount of followers? No, none of them something. Just a feeling.
COVID not nothing to do with it.
Nothing at all.
Okay.
Nothing at all. That feeling from me, I get it now. And what I realize is you couldn't drop the project here without returning to Jamaica. That's what it was. You see what I'm trying to show you? You did have to return to Jamaica in order for you get that feel. So now I'm gonna reach back over there. I'm ready for go.
Yeah.
So
this is you coming back to say thanks. This is you returning. Listen, this is you returning.
We have this too.
This is you returning to Jamaica to say thanks. Like it's almost like that.
Almost like I'm saying thanks, but I'm also saying this is who I am. You see me? Because I never want the story just be. Remember, when I reach out here, I'm not gonna miss it, but when I reach out here, the newspaper, them, UK rapper gets deported. This, that. Now, I do interviews with the said newspaper, them. You see me? I try to say it's all about just the timing, fam. When the day and night for the long run, you have to just know, say, in order for certain pieces of the puzzle fit right, sometimes it takes years. Everybody I look upon the next person who blew up overnight and feel like that's how it works for everybody. But everybody's story different, blood.
True.
And maybe enough I want to not reach when I'm supposed to reach because when I ignore the long game because you look upon the short term goal. You understand? If you said to yourself, all right, then cool, I'm gonna plan out the next 6 to 12 months. Instead of you want everybody to play a song tomorrow. Because everywhere I go, I hear skilly. I hear it. You understand? Everywhere I go, I hear everything. Instead of you doing that, why don't you focus on yourself? Styler do that, And the reason why I keep on mentioning Styler for me, because enough people, it pissed me off sometime how them deal with Styler. I'm not lie to you, blood.
Here locally?
No, not even local. In fact, never locally. No. Jamaica do what them supposed to do.
Yeah, I feel so.
Yeah, 100%. It's more over there. You understand? It's more over there. Not because it's not like they don't know him. They know him, fam. But I feel like it's because of the time with Styler. So I understand. It pissed me off, but I still understand it. Remember when dancehall music was at its peak, Styler was him did a sharpen him tools. You understand? When you have the cartel and the Movado and the that's a lot of names to be amongst. You see me try to show you? That's a lot of names to be amongst.
Big name them. No?
Yeah, them name they a giant name. You understand? So in a them time they in my build for make theme name a giant name. You see me? And now I'm find theme time for do him I do. So Yeah, blood. It's all about timing, man.
As we see with you, I want to say, yeah, one of them to work on them craft over the years. And
Yeah.
Is me never watch no man like that, and you look like why for that? But you look like
Not time.
you really and truly work on the craft, work on yourself, and now we see it pay dividends.
Because
I wish enough artists would take on to that type of mentality there.
Yeah, man.
Because I just want to find my question is like how you feel like you're going to fit into the dancehall space. Like, do you want to fit in the dancehall space here?
What I'm creating is a whole new. It's a whole new thing. It's the bridge between the two sounds. You understand? It's a bridge between. I can't wait for get Return of the Immigrant out because I have a project for Forward After. I have a couple projects for Forward After. Them finish already. Them just a wait for get that one out.
Okay.
That's gonna help to merge
and give people an understanding of what it is that you want.
Fully. Because obviously there's gonna be dancehall songs when we put out, but they're not necessary. It's not like Moan be the hottest thing at Jamaica.
Because the thing is there's so much contention about like, oh, dancehall now turning into trap and whatever, and then know your new version of dancehall, you know.
For sure. It's more, I never pre the way I say it still, but that definitely makes sense. I feel like the way around that for me is by not touching dancehall. That's why I said I'm creating something like a subgenre, but the art beat of it is dancehall.
They might burn out the subgenre them too.
Yeah, and I get that, fully. I fully get that. Yeah. But in fact, it's not even like me I create nothing new. I feel like there are so for example, Dexter Daps, right? The type of rhythm them with Dexter do him song them man, right? Would you consider Owner a dancehall song?
Not really, but he's a singer. Would you have this discussion?
Yeah, like we excuse singers.
Like we excuse singers. Singer can do.
Yeah, but what type of song? What type
R&B.
of that? So you
R&B.
All right, but he's a dancehall artist.
Yeah,
essentially is, but he's a singer.
No.
So like singers get more leeway for
so then look at that
things.
then. So then that is the genre. It's dancehall and B.
Yeah, well, true.
That's what it is. So that's what I say. It's not really a subgenre. But you see that sound. I feel like it's easier to travel and more palatable upon the ears internationally currently than the main sound where I run dancehall. No. You see what I try to show you? That's why enough of I sing of them like Dexter, enough of them one day, the type of song them with them do reach so much different places is because it's easy, it's palatable upon the ears. You see what I try to show you? You know what I try to show you?
Yeah.
However, nothing wrong with that sound there, you know. But I feel like it's for the artists them for kicking on them versatility now and then say, alright, then cool, we can do. Which they do. I know one type of sound every artist. We can go through the list of artists them. All of them do different type of sounds. But maybe if one not get the reaction like that one you get, then them dash for that.
Yeah.
But all you needed to do was do a couple more of that.
I made them appreciate it. I think that is it. Like,
the people I meant.
Yeah.
We'll find it eventually.
Cash, big up yourself. Man.
Respect family.
There's so much to talk about, but this curfew thing, damn it, man.
We have some business to get to.
Yeah.
Big up yourself. The people them can follow you.
And can follow me on Instagram at the name is Cashh. And just in terms of finding my music in general, you just type Cashh. The Cashh is spelled with 2H, right? I'm gonna do that for obvious reasons.
Yes, Johnny Cash. That's perfect.
You'll find me easy if you do the 2H.
Yeah.
You see me? But yeah, big up all our people them with tune in and big up on it too. You see me? Cause I see the progress from them time there when them have on that look. You know?
Let's not talk about it.
We don't like to talk about that. We have to leave that night pass.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
Big up, dude. But if I've asked about release date for Return on the Immigrant.
No, just know say if you look on it, if you look on that interview now, go and check Spotify, iTunes, Deezer, wherever you listen to your stream your music, then go and check it and the way for check it is by typing Cashh with a double H. Right? So when you check that, if you don't see it, then only part of things that if you see. You know what I mean?
See it now. Alright, people, Cashh are the fix. We that.